When we first met Emily, she showed us her front door. Emily wanted the door restored. So that brings us here to a finishing and restoration shop in Needham, Massachusetts. And its proprietor is Wayne Towle. Wayne, good to see you.
Hey Kevin, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So you've got our door. That's nice. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, this door was original to the house.
That's nice.
It's an 1/8 inch skinned door.
Skinned with what?
White oak, quartered white oak.
Over
a pine core.
All right.
And the door has some really nice features. It has bevel glass that's original to it.
Mm-hmm.
You would find this door on Beacon Hill or Back Bay. All the doors in the Back Bay are built similar to this.
So the type of door that we would see in one of our historic neighborhoods.
Correct.
All right. So it's worth saving and restoring this.
Yes, for sure.
All right, but it is in pretty bad shape. What did you find?
What we found, this was the biggest thing, is that we found this panel was on the door when we picked up the door.
Yep.
But thinking that we would have to build a panel, but underneath we find this beautiful quartered oak panel that has these great wide medullary rays.
So this was original, and this is, you can see this is a floating panel here, which we love.
Correct.
Why would anybody cover over this?
I really don't know. It's probably just somebody's idea of a bad repair.
Just a cheap fix, huh?
Yep. And with the cheap fix, they also had cheap moldings, so new moldings that'll sit right down on top of this, pulled it in.
So what goes into bringing a door like this back to its original beauty?
Well, the first thing we did is we routed off all the veneer, and we've already glued this side back on. Mm-hmm. Scott, could you give me a hand? We'll flip this.
So we've got to see the work going on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. So now, this is the outside or the inside of the door?
This is the outside of the door. This has the raised panel on it.
Okay.
This is where the old lockset was, and this is what we cut off. So it was just easier to just rip the whole edge and put a new edge on.
That was there. So we're not using this anymore, and we're not using these anymore, so they just go away.
Exactly.
This comes off, and you've got some Dutchman in there?
Yep.
And what's going on here?
This is the remainder of the veneer, and what we're going to be doing is routering this off in order to glue down the new veneer. What we'll do is we'll plug this hole right now before we route this off. Scott, can you drop that plug in here, please?
Get that plug in so the glue can set up and you guys can keep working?
Yes. So once that's in, we'll get the router and route this off, and then we can lay down the new piece of veneer, which is this right here.
No, that's in there, right? That's pretty good, pretty close.
Scott's going to finish this off with a little bit of a block plane and some sandpaper. And after we complete that, we'll take the router out and finish taking this piece off.
Nice.
In order to lay the new piece of veneer on.
All right, nice.
So all we have left to do now is to install this piece of veneer.
This is more oak, obviously.
We'll glue it, clamp it. After that's done, we'll sand the door, install the moldings, and color match it, and add coats of finish to it.
Beautiful, and then we'll see it in a little bit.
Yeah, you should have it in a week.
Awesome. All right, well, I really appreciate the work and the fact you guys could bring back the original door. Nice job.
Very good. Thank you.
Now that it's fixed, it looks new. The hardware that we're using is what is called a lock mortising hardware. This is where the knob goes, this is where the lock goes. So we need to make a hole in the side of the door for this box to fit in. Matt's installing a machine that's called a lock mortising machine. What he's going to do is he set it up so that it cuts the height, the depth, and the thickness all with the same machine. He's going to set it up, he's going to start it up, and when he cranks it, that router is going to go up and down and gradually work its way into the door, and when it gets to where it needs to stop, it will stop, he'll back it out, and mortise is done. All right, now let's see how it fits. Slide it in that mortise. Perfect fit. Now all he's got to do is mortise out for the plate. Nice job, Matt.
And then you definitely remember what this looked like before.
And look how they brought that back.
Yes, we're really pleased with how this turned out.
It was a great idea, saving that door. Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you'd like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.